So why did you bring me here?
Okay, so I need to preface this video for y'all because it's pretty heartbreaking. Friday night, Lester and I were on our way to dinner and came across this incredible line of trucks and trailers full of animals. A couple miles up the road, we realized that there's an auction barn, and that's where people were bringing all their animals. My heart sank, and even throughout dinner, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So on the way back, Lester pulled in because all of the cars were gone. And, well, this is what happened.
Seriously, why?
Just tell me what your thoughts are.
The second we pulled up, they all came running and are staring at us, and they're all hungry. You can tell they're all hungry. Where's their water?
What's sad is, look behind you at that one roll of hay, and they're climbing on top of the roll of hay, trying to get to it.
This is awful. Seriously awful.
People need to understand how hard times are. And so, Jamie and I we were driving by, and we've never seen so many animals. Now they have these guys, these are all grouped. These are all around the same age group. These are all yearlings. I know, babies. But it is sad.
It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
There's a mixture of bulls and little heifers in there, but look at the roll of hay, how there's one has climbed on top of the hay to eat.
Just imagine that they're all terrified.
They are terrified.
And they're just desperate for help, and just as well as I do, not every cow is gentle and effective, but they know there were humans and could help.
Yeah.
And that is so sad to me because we're sitting here and I can't help all of them.
It's hard. Well, if there's any good news, that none of these right here, these yearlings, none of these are going to be sold to be processed. Not now. They're too young. Now, will people buy them to fatten them up and process them in a couple of years? Maybe. But it is sad.
I just feel like they're all scared. They're all probably were pulled away from their homes today. Maybe even pulled away from their families, their mothers. All I think about is if we pulled Gracie away and put her in a strange place, how she would feel. Because that's how these guys feel, I imagine.
Yeah. So what? I'm gonna go put the window up.
I just want to get out and just love them all and feed them all, and this is horrible.
What it does to me is it brings it all home. When you know that your animals are struggling and going through a hard time, with the lack of, obviously it starts with the lack of rain, then you have a lack of grass, and then you have feed prices skyrocketing, hay prices are going up, and people that would normally have these calves as a part of their herd are no longer able to take care of them. You see the lines growing outside as the auction is tomorrow. Look at that pretty bull right there in front. And then it just, you can read about it all the time about how many animals are being sent off because people can't take care of them. And then you actually drive by and see them.
This is the hardest part is the reality and the cries and the...
Some are so sweet and so innocent, they're just be the best little calves.
I know it's hot, I know it's crowded, and I see water, so that helps me feel a little bit better. But
they got water. They're so young though. Look how young
these are
some
even
of these.
Younger over here, I think. Oh,
yeah.
no, maybe it connects.
Does it connect?
I just want to go love them all. And that sounds so stupid.
They don't let you get out and love the cows here, babe.
But I want to.
Look how they all just line up at the fence, like they're all
That's what I'm
lined
saying.
up.
They like look to people for help because we're people, obviously. But like, I just you can't help all of these. Like this is.
And this is every auction barn around the country. This is not just here.
Look, this was like fighting to get over here. This is the saddest thing to me. Like she just like plowed through things to get here. This is unbelievable. Uh-oh. Where's everybody going? Like, you can't help us. We're out. There's some really pretty babies in here. And, like... Oh, this is heartbreaking to me. It's heartbreaking to me for the animals. It's heartbreaking to me for the farmers. And the fact that they had to do this. To bring them here because they can't anymore.
Jamie, this is interesting. Now, this is a different pasture, and look at the different kind of cow. Do you know what kind of cow that is? Look at the horns.
No.
These are all about the same age. These are a couple of years older, so they'll be sold in a different group. But look at the funny horns on them.
Yeah. They look like those antelope horns, honestly.
Oh, they do. Kind of antelope-ish.
This is sad. There's some very skinny cows out there.
Yeah.
Well, this one right here is sickly skinny, and that tells me why she's here.
Yeah, so if y'all see the tag stuck to them, that right there is a telltale sign they've been registered to a certain seller, and that's how they will identify when they sell tomorrow.
I just can't even imagine. And I just wish that we had thousands of acres to just save them all. This is really, really hard.
These over here are probably the ones who did not sell last week.
That's even more tragic and sad to me. Look at how skinny some of these cows are.
These are very skinny, which is probably why they didn't sell. These over here, now I'm just guessing, folks. I don't know the way this particular auction runs. Jimmy, look at the white cow who looks skeletal way over there by the green.
This is awful. This is so awful. There's a cow laying down here with horns that have been sawed off.
Oh, it is a bull with his sawed off horns. So these are probably
I'm not equipped for this.
No. These are probably the cows that did not sell from last week's auction. So they bring them over here to, I don't know if they have hopes to fatten them up at all before this week's auction, or if maybe they're trying to sell these individually for, not run them through the auction again, just try to look at the white brimmer over here on the roll of hay.
Yeah.
See the hump?
Oh my God, this is hard.
I told you it's gonna be hard to drive through here.
I had no idea. I'd seen stuff online about it, and the things that people were going through, and I know it's hard, but to see how skinny some of these are.
Yeah. Some are so young. Look at these babies over here. See his little face? Little tough guy. He's trying to be tough.
Hi, babies. You don't all have to run. Look at you. This is the saddest thing. Aww. I don't know what's making them all want to go to the other side. But as we're sitting here, they're just so scared. Hi, babies. I know it's scary. I guess I'm the one that's making them want to go to the other side. You know what's strange, though? There are absolutely no longhorns here. I'm sitting here thinking about that, and the only thing that I can say is that it has to be because longhorns can eat a lot of hardy things. You know, we've talked about that a lot, where they can eat more than just grass. But a lot of cows, like these, can only eat grass and hay, and that's all that they need to survive, and there just isn't any. So it makes sense that this type would be here. I know. They're all just so confused. So confused. But it is, oh boy, that's not good. That's not good at all. It is the reason that there's no longhorns here, because they're very hardy cows, and longhorns can survive on different things versus these guys who can't. Hi, pretty. Hi, beautiful. Oh my goodness, you have a deep voice. Hello, babies. They're so curious. This is the most heartbreaking thing, and I'm trying. Oh my, you have an even deeper voice. I'm trying so hard not to cry. Oh my. I just want to have conversations with all of you. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Oh, really? Are you scared? I know. Are you worried about tomorrow? I think you're all gonna find nice homes. You're worried the most? I think you'll worry tomorrow when you're running around, but I hope that things go okay. And that you find hay tonight and you sleep as comfortable as you can. I know it's crowded. I know, love. I'm so sorry. This is the saddest moment ever because I want to take y'all home so bad. And I'm sitting in a cow lot right now, right outside of it, crying my eyes out because I feel so terrible. It is actually like 20 degrees warmer in right here than it is anywhere else. And look at this baby up here coming up to me. Hi, baby. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I want to take all of you home so bad. But I also know that they have greater chances of going home with someone and being purchased than the older cows across the pasture that look skinny and sickly. And these guys don't eat as much. No, I know, you're still hungry. And they'll produce more than a sickly cow will. So as much as I want to bring all of you back to our house, I don't have room for all of you, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. You too? You little guy are like the loudest one of all of them. I could sit here for so long. I just stood up. I'm moving forward. I sit here and talk. They all look at me like I'm a crazy person. I am a crazy person, just probably not for this. And if any real rancher came up right now, they would laugh at me. But seriously, I had never been or seen anything like this, and we were driving home from dinner. And here we are, sitting outside of a cattle lot on Friday night. Their auction is tomorrow, and they're all scared. They're all out of their element with people that they don't know. When I say people, they're all cows from different farms. You can see their stickers on them. And every one of them are running from one side of the pasture over to here. Well, hello. Because they're all just so confused and scared and don't understand where the rest of their families went. I know, baby. And I'm sitting outside of them crying. And it sounds so stupid and silly, but it's the most honest thing that I could ever give you as to how hard things are right now for farmers. No farmer dreams of not being able to sustain their herd, not being able to afford to feed them. But this is reality. And the worst part is just summer. Wintertime is actually supposed to be the hardest time. So if it's this bad now, how bad will it get? I know, buddy, I know. Actually, baby, there are some really pretty cows in here. And I feel like they're all looking at me for help. And I don't know how to solve or fix or make it better. I'm the girl on a Friday night who sits outside the cattle lot crying.
Think about how tough of a night they're gonna have. Though.
I know. Oh boy.
I will say one thing. They have one of those PVC type rings.
Yeah.
And if that thing can hold up to all of these calves doing this,
That's true.
we might look into getting one of those. But that's actually pretty solid. It's held up to all of this riffraff.
We saw a cow on top of it earlier.
Yeah, look, here they all come again. They're all going back
good.
and forth.
I really like it when they come and talk to me. This is gonna be my new Friday night date night. Can we just go drive by and just hang out with the cows?
I'd say there's about a mix between bulls and heifers here.
I think so too.
It's not more.
At
one
first
than
I
the other.
thought there was gonna be a whole lot of bulls, but I think it is a good mix. This one right here is dead set on talking to me. She makes her way up, pushes through.
Prettiest one here is that
That's-
light-skinned bull.
Yeah.
Not the white one, the one right beside him who just.
Yep.
He has a really good color to him, really solid looking bull.
There are some beautiful animals here.
Oh Lord, here we go.
What you got?
A little brimmer bull over here.
Oh, I'm a sucker for brimmer cows. Here, I'm gonna let you take your camera.
It's the little brimmer.
Oh, she's beautiful.
It's a little It's a little bull.
Look how stocky his legs are.
He is a stocky little sucker. Already got
my
that
God.
hump on his back growing. Hey, we're looking at you.
Oh my God.
Isn't he handsome?
Yes, look how thick his legs are.
He's a thick boy. Oh my God, you hear that?
His voice is all deep. Oh my Lord.
Oh, it's sad though.